Down through the ages, it has been worn by men and women, scholars and superstars, courtesans and kings. It is the mystic symbol of fascination and fear, seduction, sensuality, passion and power. It is art, it is flesh, it is the mark, tattoo.
I knew I wanted to be a tattoo artist ever since I was like 14. That's all I wanted to do. I started hanging out up here about 3 years ago, and I've been tattooing for 2 years. I like that tattoos help a lot of people feel better about themselves or give them the confidence that they need, that they're lacking.
You know, I always wanted tattoos when I was really little because I think they look beautiful, and it's artwork that can be really significant. But at the same time, I feel it's really important that it should have significance. So you should take time, plan it out, get them done, but they just need to have meaning to you. I mean, like I have some on me that are really just cliche, like a kanji on my leg that I got in the thousands. I mean, come on, that's like dime a dozen. But it has significance to me. I hunted down the symbol, I didn't pick it off a wall. It's in red for good luck. On the alternate side, at the same time, I got a skull with demon horns to remind myself that you do bad things, you stay that way or you don't, but it's always there.
I have this one, which is a rose and a dream catcher. It's for my dad, basically, because it's his birth flower and he's gotten me through everything because my family's been kind of rough. And then another one I have is Faith, that you can see, which is on my ankle. And that's just because my dad's taught me throughout life that faith gets you through everything. And I find tattoos to be more of art and expression, and that's how I like to express myself. So when people look at me, they can see that, hey, she decides to express herself, like, so everyone can see it and judge me and know me rather than having to go to my house and see it on a wall.
A couple years back, I found out that my biological father that I never met passed away, and it turns out I had a half-sister. She contacted me, and I flew out to meet her for the first time, and we ended up getting nesting doll tattoos together. She has a big one, and I have a small one.
So the reason why I have it on the back of my neck is because a lot of times people will see it and I forget that it's there. And so it's just kind of like that reverse of like that personal decision I made to become a Christian. I don't always show to other people, but because it's on the back of the neck, like people see it and I don't. And so it's a good reminder to myself just to like always show the love of Christ to other people.
But why do people get tattoos? I think it's often an expression of rebellion. Oftentimes they're getting tattoos against their parents' will. Their parents don't appreciate it, and then it does become sin because you're dishonoring your parents. My advice to young people is don't do something you're young that cannot be undone.
Basically just stuff that has meaning to me. I don't want to get a tattoo and regret it later on. The one I'm getting right now, just like I'm going to be away from Texas for like 3 years, so just don't forget your roots, basically. And this one, just like I went through hell to earn it, and what's earned is yours forever. Can't take away, and a tattoo is permanent. So
I like tattoos. I know there's like a stigma with it, but I think they're appropriate to show like different times in your life or how you're feeling or anything like that, and it sticks with you throughout. But I have one tattoo, and I got it when I studied abroad in France, and it says, I regret nothing in French, and it's based on an Edith Piaf song. So it just symbolizes the time in France that I lived and how I would never take that time back.
Body modification nowadays allows you to basically decorate your temple the way you want to, you know, whether it be tattoos, piercings, scarification, branding, you know, any kind of stuff like that, implants, all sorts of things. So for me, I just, you know, I feel like they make me look like what I want to look like. it's a fun world to join, you know. Body modification starting to grow a lot nowadays, and you know, more people you see down the street with piercings and tattoos. It's just a growing industry nowadays in this century, so.
You see they like my tattoos, and if I take off my top, I be your girlfriend's head like shampoo.